To this day, I've never gotten a feature match, and I don't want one. No way.
I've gotten 5, and I have a winning record.
That's pretty good. Unless I top it.
Dana Fisher versus Philip Cox is this Elves versus Bird matchup. Yes, there you go. And Dana Fisher here up the first match. And everybody is so excited.
Dana, you want to come in the booth with me?
Yeah.
Tell us about you. When did you start playing Magic?
I started playing Magic when I was 3.5.
Do you have a favorite player?
My favorite person I like to play against is my dad.
Oh, okay. Now, is that because he's easy to beat?
Yeah, I always beat him.
When I first met Dana, I was just surprised by how smart this tiny little 7-year-old is. Like, I couldn't believe that she was already playing Magic. And she's just like so bubbly and so personable and well-spoken for a 7-year-old. So when I first met her, it was playing Magic and it was very serious and like she was very focused on the game. And then later that day at Comic-Con, we went to Masquerade, like a costume party, and she was just acting like a normal 7-year-old.
Raniel.
Oh, we have met.
We have met, yeah.
We have.
Raniel.
Adam and Dana.
I roll you.
No.
I'll take the play. Here you go. I'll keep this.
I think the biggest qualities that Dana has that makes her a great player are her passion, her interest for the game, and her ability to focus and stick with something, as well as her ability to take wins and losses and criticism in the best way.
Also during upkeep.
Spreading seas, I'll target your horizon canopy.
Okay. I don't have to lose a night.
Oh, I missed out my mana.
Always looking at the bright side.
When I'm playing Magic, I really like how it's very challenging and I get to challenge myself, like do very hard math and learn what good strategies are good for which. It's also fun when you lose because you get to say good job to your opponent, and if you lose, it's not a big deal.
So as I sit next to Dana, I help with manual manipulation, given how small she is and her hands are, as well as take notes for us to do debriefs after the match.
No, that's fine. Take your time. I'll swing it for 2. Sure.
For damage?
I'll redirect.
1, 2, 3. And then
Yeah, and then you win. The game's over.
Wow.
it's very challenging, so if I do something wrong, my dad always tells me what I could have done better, so then next time I have a tough situation like that, I can do it right. Game 1.
Game 1, yeah. Well, game 1, I didn't have I didn't see anything you could have done differently. Game 1.
No.
You just got stuck on one land. And then we'll do the debrief. Okay, Dana?
How'd it go, Dana?
I like Shoshi because she's at a lot of events that I'm at that I see her so much, and I like that she cosplays like me. The things I like to do with Shoshi now is play Magic with her, bake with her, do arts and crafts with her.
On a personal level, Magic has really strengthened the bonds between me and Dana. It's something we have a shared interest of. For instance, when she was a little girl, very little before Magic, sometimes I'd read stories to her at bedtime. Well, now we do Magic stuff before bedtime.
Some of my other activities I like is singing and hula hooping and gymnastics.
Ain't no mountain we can't climb, nothing
and keeps us down. Got that fire in our soul, never count us out. Basically, every dance I kind of create it, and she adds in her parts and puts in her stuff. What I like to do with Sadie is make up dances and have her teach me new tricks like tying my shoes. I think it's really cool how Dana's involved with magic since my dad was, and he actually also taught me. I think my sister really does like it and enjoys it. I was holding up Skittles and I was like, can I have this? And then the ice cream truck came. It's like I summoned the ice cream truck. We didn't know how to read when he taught us the cards. He made us memorize them. Yeah, you cannot let elves go first. I think this is yours. And my draw was really good. So I'm gonna cast Cord because Cord has Convoke, so I can tap this for mana, and then I untap it right away because of this ability.
Dana and I play pretty often. She plays very aggressively because she's playing elves. Like she just like attacks you real quickly. You can see almost the gears spinning in her head and like trying to figure out like, oh, like do I Cord of Calling, do I Collect Calling? It's very, very interesting to see.
And then I do it infinite times to activate Azuri infinite times, and then attack for infinite to win the game. My big goals is to be the youngest player to make day 2, and another one of my goals is to get more female and kids into playing, especially young girls, because I want to show that young people can do amazing and hard things.